Hello everyone, welcome back to our online mathematics learning session. How are you today? I hope all of you are healthy and happy. Before we begin the lesson, let me introduce myself first. My name is Gusti Reijugni, and today I will accompany you in learning about quadratic equation and quadratic function. In this video, we will learn together step by step using simple explanations that are easy to understand. After this introduction, I will display the PowerPoint presentation on the screen. So please pay close attention and observe its slide carefully. If there's is something you do not understand, you can replay the video and also ask a question in the comment section below. Alright, student, let's begin our lesson. Okay, everyone, let's. Okay, everyone, now please look at the screen carefully. Today, we are going to learn about quadratic equation and function. This topic is very important because quadratic equations are often used in mathematics, sciences, business, and everyday life. So, let's learn this material together step by step. Now, let's look at the learning objectives. In these lessons, students are expected to solve quadratic equation in everyday life, use quadratic function to solve real-world problem, and recognize root, discriminant, graph, and application of quadratic function. Please observe the point on the screen carefully because there's, these are the goals we will achieve together today. Before we continue, try to think about this question. Have you ever seen the path of a basketball or paintball? The shape of that path is related to quadratic function. Interesting, right? Now, please look at the screen carefully. A quadratic equation is an equation where the highest power of the variable is 2. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. For example, a squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. The solution of the equation are called roots. Please observe the example carefully and try to think about what number can satisfy the equation. You can write your answer in the comment section below. Now let's discuss method for solving quadratic equation. There's three common methods: factoring, completing the square, and the quadratic formula. Factoring means changing the equation into factor form. Completing the square means changing the equation into a perfect square form. And the quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Please observe the formula on the screen carefully because this formula is very important in solving quadratic equation. Student, according to you, which methods look the easiest? Please share your opinion in the comment. Next, we will learn about the discriminant. The discriminant is used to determine the type of root in the quadratic equation. The formula is d equals b squared minus 4ac. If d is greater than 0, the equation has two different real roots. If d equals 0, the equation has one repeated real root. And if d less than 0, the equation has a imaginary root. Please pay attention to the explanation and observe the information on the screen carefully. Why do you think the discriminant is important before solving quadratic equation? Try to answer in the comment section. Now, let's move to quadratic function. A quadratic function is a function where the highest power of the variable is 2. The general form is f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Please observe the formula on the screen carefully. The graph of quadratic function is called a parabola. If a positive, the parabola opens upward. If is a negative, the parabola opens downward. Student, the shape of a rainbow of the fate of a thrown ball are examples of parabolic shape in real life. Now let's discuss the characteristic of quadratic graphs. The first characteristic is the axis of symmetry. X equals negative b over 2a. Next, we have the vertex point, which is the highest or lowest point of the parabola. And finally, the intercept point is the y-intercept and the x-intercept. Please observe the formula and explanations on the screen carefully because this characteristic help us draw quadratic graph correctly. Have you ever tried drawing a parabola before? Tell me your experience in the comment section. Next, we will study the form of quadratic function. There are three forms: standard form, factor form, and vertex form. The standard form is f of x equals times x minus x, 1 times x minus x2. And the vertex form is f of x equals a times x minus h squared plus k. Please look carefully at the difference form shown on the screen. Each form has its own function depending on the problem. Now, let's discuss the application of quadratic function in real life. Quadratic function can be used in both trajectories, determining maximum or minimum area, business profit analysis, and basic or economist models. Please observe the example on the screen carefully. This shows that mathematics is very useful in solving real-life problems. Can you think of another example of quadratic function in real life? Write your answer in the comment section below. Alright, students, we have reached the end of today's lesson. Today, we learned about quadratic equation, method for solving them, discriminant, quadratic function, graph characteristic, and their application in real life. I hope this lesson help you understand quadratic equation and quadratic function more easily. Thank you for learning together with me today. Before ending this video, I have one short question for all of you. What is the difference between a quadratic equation and quadratic function? Okay, please write your answer in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video if you found it helpful. See you in the next lesson. Stay healthy, motivated, and keep learning mathematics. Thank you and goodbye, everyone.